Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Come on in tonight. Come on in. Let's talk about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Everyone. I know I came in a little earlier than expected, but I want to chat tonight. Come on in. Hello, Memo. Hello, Show Poodles. And as always, guys, um, just want to let you know that, if I hear the little one, then I have to put you guys on mute and go running, and I'll come right back. But, man, did anyone see Seth coming on live tonight? That broke my heart. It broke my heart, guys. You have a dad that loves his son to pieces and begging for help. Thanks, Show Poodles. I'm sorry, I don't want to put you guys on hold at all. But, family does come first, as always. But I have so much to show you guys, okay? And I know this is old news, probably. And I don't want to put any false statements out. This is, in my opinion, okay? And speculation. I want to show you some things. I've been listening over to different interviews. If you have noise canceling headphones, please put them on, okay, before I play these videos. The video that I want to play first is the video with Chris and Katie Proudfoot with Nancy Grace, okay? And in the middle of it, guys, I just want y'all to hear. I want you to have headphones on or something that you can really hear everything. Okay? The reason being, I put my headset on and certain parts of the video I want you to watch. Okay? You've got with CP would be on the left, KP on the right. Okay? I want you to watch CP's. It would be his right hand. Okay? It would be to our left if we're facing. And I want you to watch KP's left hand, which would be our right. My question is, during that interview, they said they're sitting still, so still. Okay? Don't have any. Guess I'll have to get some. Well, you may be able to hear it on the TV. I'm not sure. But during this interview, I noticed, okay, that Chris, I don't know if they had a dog in the camper. I don't hear a dog barking. Does anybody know if they had their animals in there? I don't know if somebody else was in the camper, allegedly. Okay? Because, guys, they are moving their hands around where the screen doesn't show. Okay? Katie is doing something. It almost looks like she's playing checkers or something. I don't know. I want your opinions because I'm fresh eyes because I've not been on here but 7 months now. And I want y'all's opinions on this. Hang on just a second. Let's see if I can pop this up. Let's see. Hang on, guys. As always, it takes me forever to pull this pull all these things up. Okay, let's click on this and get it where I need it to be, and then I'll add it. The timestamp is like 1839 on this. Okay. This is credit to Nancy Grace. You always thought someone was in there. Girl, if you watch their hand movements and you can actually daggone hear somebody or something moving around in there. Okay? Let me show y'all this. Okay. Can y'all see that? I want to make sure. No. Let's add the stage. Okay. Blow it up as much as you can. Get your listening ears on. Okay. You can hear somebody moving around, either handing something to Katie or taking something from Katie. It's just really crazy. Listen.
After it gets so dark at night, they can only see certain things where there's light.
I thought there were the two lights on
the opposite side of the house.
Okay.
She's moving her
Can
hand.
we talk about
I'm going to take the down.
Sebastian's shoes? Why are you convinced Sebastian left without shoes on? Or are you?
Well, the reason that came about is because all of his shoes are accounted for inside the house still.
Are you positive?
I'm positive.
When it goes back on screen,
how do you know what clothes he was wearing?
The clothes that we described are the ones I saw him in when he went to bed.
That morning, you woke up at 6 o'clock. Is that the normal time you wake up?
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
watch their arms.
Are you a heavy sleeper?
I'm going to take the closed caption now.
Off and on.
Do you take any medication at night that would make you sleep?
No, ma'am.
But you heard nothing?
I did not, no.
So we know he is alive and well at 10 p.m. At 6 a.m. He's gone. You say he's never left before. Is that right?
Correct. He's never run off before.
And could I confirm, where was his bio dad at the time he went missing?
Maybe scratching a leg. I don't know.
I believe he was at work in Nashville.
Had there been any family argument or altercation prior to him going missing?
No, ma'am.
Now watch.
And Mr. Proudfoot, when did you leave town?
Early February.
So you had been gone for days before he went missing. Is that correct?
Listen to the background.
Correct, ma'am.
Sounds, okay.
Had you visited home since you left?
You said from when I initially left?
Yes.
What's this?
Yes, ma'am. I came home February 26th, the morning I was told that he was missing.
What was that?
From the time that you left for the job in Memphis to February 26th, did you visit the home?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
I was home. I can't give exact dates. Law enforcement has told me not to provide exact dates, but I had been home multiple times prior to February. And then I left early February and then didn't come back till February 26th, the morning he was missing.
So you were not home from the time you left early February till Feb 26th. Is that right?
Correct, ma'am.
Where were you living in Memphis?
I have an RV trailer that I stay in at an RV park.
RV park. Okay. Following back up on that morning.
Moving our arms.
You search the home, Ms. Proudfoot. Then you get in your vehicle and you start searching. Did Sebastian know how to drive?
No, ma'am.
Was your car in the same location when you woke up that morning as it was the night before?
Yes, ma'am.
Has your
Did you hear that?
car been
That was like
searched
a zipper. Did you hear that? Somebody zipped something up.
by police?
Multiple times. Yes, ma'am.
Have scent dogs looked at your car?
Yes, ma'am.
So your car's in the same place. You get in the car, you start looking in the neighborhood for him. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you call Mr. Proudfoot, right?
I believe I was already on the phone with him at that point.
Okay. Question. Who called 911?
I did.
You
What
did.
was Katie going to say?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
time?
What's she going to say? I did?
Without looking at a call log, I can't give you the exact time, but on or about 6:20.
And had you guys been talking on the
Okay.
phone before 6 a.m.?
That's the most I wanted to show you there, I think, because I've got a lot. Okay. But did you all see them moving something? Do you all think allegedly that there was someone in the camper? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. We're going to go to different YouTube creators, high-end rentals, different YouTube creators that's created, I think they're shorts. This one says Katie Prophet, Sebastian was outside the search radius. What in the world does that mean? I'm going to show you this. Just all kinds of craziness. And you all have probably seen these before, but I just want you to refresh your memory. Okay. Let's see. Let's add the stage. Hello, Ann. Come on and join us. Hopefully this will pull up.
Aspect.
Everything from he got out and walked away and was outside of the search radius before we started searching to the worst. And
Aspect.
Listen to that again.
everything from he got out and walked away and was outside of the search radius before we started searching to the worst. And
Started searching to the worst. Okay. Credit goes to at NNE Gen X on that, guys. Just crazy different things that I have found and wanted to run by everyone. You got to go to bed and get some sleep. Try to get you some sleep, Miss Ann, please. You need it, honey, for your health. I do appreciate you coming in. I do. I just wanted to talk about Sebastian. Keep his name out there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This one right here. Let's see. What does this mean? This one right here, folks. And these are all old, I'm sure. But we're going to play them.
Concerning.
To refresh our memory.
If he ventured back to this area and went to a corner of, a pond or a dirt pile to hide and saw people moving around, it very quickly something tragic.
What does that mean? Ventured back to this area. Was he in the area before that? I don't understand. This was SF, the PI, or allegedly. Credit goes to at NNE Gen X. Again, I'm going to play it one more time.
Concerning. If he ventured back to this area and went to a corner of, a pond or a dirt pile to hide and saw people moving around, it very quickly something tragic.
Now,
Concerning.
ventured back into the area. What does ventured back mean? Come on. Okay. If I can pull what I need to pull up. Okay. I don't believe anything he says either, but why would he say venture back to this area? How does he know that Sebastian was even in that area? What area? What is he talking about? I heard that they were actually maybe in Oregon at this time. A true, definitely moment. That sucks. Come on in, Sammy. Come on in, baby. Thank you for y'all's comments. But let me pull up some pictures. I found something interesting. It may not mean nothing. Again, speculation. Okay. But I watched Mob Crew. He was doing a great job on the back of KP and CP's house. I think it was last night, and tonight he was pulling up certain things. But anyways, I want you guys, and it may just be the view of the different cameras. I'm not sure. Okay. But I want your opinion, please. Okay. Because, like I said, you guys know a lot about this case, too. If you pull one of the pictures up from, what is it? Like when you're shopping for a home or what have you. It's not Zillow, but it's called, I think, Redfin or something like that. If you pull the neighbor's house up, it's blurred out on Redfin. And I'm sure that's because everybody's probably trying to look his house up. But there's one picture that the white building, storage building, okay, is up against a front fence. Has there been a new fence put up? Has the building been moved? Or what? Is this old news? Have you guys heard this, seen this? Let me see if I can pull this up, because I'm not sure I can. I hope I don't lose you guys when I do this. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Let's see. Trying to find my downloads. That's hard to do for some reason on here. Let's see. Here we go. Downloads folder. Let me try to pull this up without losing it. Okay, let's see if I can pull up downloads and still have you guys on here, okay? I want you guys to see this and compare the two pictures. Doesn't look like it's going to let me. Crap. Let's see. I'll have to figure out how to do pictures, guys, on this. I don't know why it won't let me pull up my downloads while I'm on the phone, while I'm on YouTube with you guys. Let's see if I can pull them up in my mail while I'm on the phone, on YouTube with you guys. There's just so much I want to do to see. Let's see if I can pull this up. Okay. I think I can pull it up. Let me try. Okay. Here we are. Let's share the screen. But I want you to see if these pictures look different to you guys. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Here's the pictures on Redfin. Okay. see how the house is blurred out. You've got a car here. You've got a camper. Okay. Let me go to the next. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's that? Right here. The next picture is from Redfin also. That's on the internet. Okay. Here's a camper. Here is the white building. Do you see how close this fence is to the white building? Okay. Let's go back. Here's the house, right? Here's the building. Here's the camper. Here's a fence. Okay. I don't know if the pictures have been updated, if a fence has been added. Okay, Mob Cruise pictures. You guys see a fence there? No. I see a privacy fence here. Privacy fence here. I do not see a fence in front of the white building. Do you see what I'm talking about? When we compare those, the picture on Redfin in front of the white building, there should be a fence, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Please, guys, give me your feedback. Okay, look here. Okay, white building, there's no fence. This is the back of the house or the side of the house, I'm not sure. Okay, so right there is P-Foot's home. The building, no fence here. And I asked permission from Mob Crew, and he actually liked it. No fence. Okay? Fence. Fence. Camper. No fence. So, what's wrong with these pictures? Am I just going crazy? Yeah, he pinned my. I hope he looks into it. Yes, he's looking into it. Hey, Grace Paris. He said he didn't think that the building had been moved. But that just confused me. Another thing. Let's go back to the picture. Okay. Camper, house, white building. Metal fence. Correct? Metal fence, white building, camper. See how close that fence is. Okay. Go to Mob Cruise picture. No fence. Okay, another thing. Guys, what is that right there? Is that another camera? Is that a light? Does anybody know? Let's see. What is this? That stood out to me. What is that? Okay. Again, look where our building is, right? And I'm sure that was a year ago. Fence. Fence. Okay. Just wanted you guys to see the difference in the pictures. Yeah, the home's blurred out, Grace. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all have any? Of course, house blurred out. They put it up for sale, took it off the market. But what was that? Can you guys? Does anybody know? Has anybody ever talked about that little black thing up there? Just a question. Just wanted to know. My opinion, this is where the part-time officer from Sumner County lived that made the comment the vigil is bad, really, really bad. Okay? Yeah, but tell me again, so that I'm not going crazy, please, guys. Metal fence behind the camper, white building. Okay? Metal fence, white camper, building. Okay. That building from the looks of it, is up against the privacy fence. Am I crazy or am I correct or what? Okay. So has it been moved? Has this building been moved? Okay. Look. Okay. Unless the fence is far, far back. Okay. But it's right behind the camper. It doesn't look like it's way, way back unless we need another view. You see? Okay, here's the house. It's way back here. You go to this picture. Here's the house, what we can see of it. It's right there. They have a wrought iron fence in the back. I see what you're saying. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And Grace Pierce, correct. Boom. But I wanted to show you guys that, okay? Just bringing that out. And then tonight, I hope you guys got to see Seth. Seth breaks my heart, guys. You know, all this division between, there's also a ramp going to the door in the pig, but not on Redfin. That's what I'm saying. Is it doctored pictures that SF put out there? Is it? Or is it they put a fence there, moved a building? What happened with all that? Why would you do that? Just in my opinion. You know? And then what's that little black thing? Is it a camera? Is that a light? Why would you have a light? It looked like it was at the soffit. Like where the soffit is. I mean, nothing is off the table in my opinion. I was going to pull up Seth for a little while. Show you guys what he said tonight. What needs to happen? Sumner County needs to move out of the way, in my opinion. Get U.S. Marshals involved. Let this man find out where his son is. I back Seth Rogers all the way. Okay? Just so y'all know. We need to stop. Stop all this hate, all this anger. And we need to work together for the good to find this boy, guys. It makes me so mad because here we are living in our privileged worlds. I'm sorry, but we are. We're privileged. We're blessed. Okay? But I was incensed tonight. It makes me cry, guys. It makes me cry that a dad cares enough and so much about his son to, keep searching for him and lose sleep and everything. And when I see all these channels, I'm sorry, I'm just going to call it out. Making fun of people. What are we doing to help find missing kids? Okay? What are we doing? It's ridiculous. Sumner County needs to get out of the way or get off the pot. Okay? Get up, pee or get off the pot. We'll just say that. Hey, wait, what? Cell phone died. I need screenshots. I think it was movable somehow. They need to get off the pot. Move out of the way. Get U.S. Marshals in. Yeah, call them out. I don't blame him. I don't see how the man has not, how he's refrained, to be honest, in my opinion. Because, they could give some answers, man. Wait, what? Thank you for coming in. But they could give a little update. They, not even for the public, but flip and call or, Seth deserves phone calls. Call him and tell him Hey, I'm working on this. I'm helping. This man, Seth, should not have to run out here chasing every lead. I know he has at night's help, but this man should not be out here having to do this practically on his own when there is law enforcement in his town to help do that, and that is their job, in my opinion. It really ticks me off to no end. But I'm going to play Seth for a little while, and I'm going to check on my little one, and I'll be right back. Let's add to stage. Okay. I want y'all to hear this man calling out for his son, calling out for us guys, Sebastian's army, to help him. He has nowhere to turn at this point. I want you to listen.
Can you all hear me? Oh. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for everybody who just came in. I appreciate everyone. There's been a there's echo. Okay, I think the echo is gone. I see everybody in here. No, the echo was on my end. I had too many windows open. It's been a minute since I've done a live, so just pretty much trying to remember everything I'm supposed to be doing. Do want you to know that there has been activity behind the scenes. We're, stuff coming in from at night, people wanting to sit there and do some pretty stupid shit, in my opinion. Threatening my son, whether it's a host or not, it's just not right. But kind of been really busy. Been really busy tracking down stuff. Tracking down leads that are coming in, dealing with the FBI. I've been dealing with a lot of other law enforcement agency groups. It's a lot to be on your shoulders. Every day you wake up and it's like, I'm tired. I'm tired. But the whole point of it is that I don't know what's going on with my son. So I continue on. Whatever happens to happen, I just know I got to keep going until I find him. Don't like to tell people where some of these are coming from, but we've had people call into the tip line. Just got done dealing with one in Arizona. Been dealing with a couple in Virginia. Life isn't what you think when your kid goes missing. Try to keep a positive outlook. But every time I turn around, there's just people out there it's hard to find anything that's enjoyable while this is going on. But I keep myself busy between work, running down tips, and they're trying to make sure, everything's going well. Then I get reports, of a couple other people of what they're doing. The fact that my son's own mother doesn't seem to care. What happened to him? The day that I find Sebastian and he actually sees this stuff that's gone over, I hope he understands that I'm doing everything I can. Doing everything I can to find him. Trying to do everything I can to make sure nobody forgets him, because I never will. People still, I need help. I need people to still please continue to hand out the flyers. That's the reason that we continue to get tips. Even if they don't pan out and I don't find my son, still keeps the hope up. It really does. I mean, it's the only thing that I have right now is the hope that I find him. It's all I really care about. It's finding my son. It's just sometimes there's not enough time in the day to get everything done that's needed to be done. And sometimes there's too much time. It's never ending. I mean, you kind of start putting everything into perspective, and it's like taking my truck in for a service on an oil change, and I'm like, dang, supposed to get an oil change every 5,000 miles, and it's already been 5,000 miles, and another 5,000 miles, and another 5,000 miles, and the next thing you know, you've done put 20,000 miles on your vehicle, and you're like, didn't realize I'd been on the road that much. Didn't realize that tracking down tips takes so much. And it really, so besides the fact that that's my son, besides the fact that my profession has been affected by this, there's not enough people in this world that have the job title in these law enforcement agencies that actually care about the children. I believe he said it well when he wrote that song, and said it when these politicians going to start caring about minors other than minors on an island somewhere. My son is a minor. There's been so many missing children, and I have personal views on these stupid politics. It really affects me. Everybody's up in arms about ICE this, ICE that, but nobody wants to, state the fact that, they just rescued 8 children in Southern California. They rescued 8 children. Florida, they turned around and had an operation there, rescued children. Contacted Jacksonville, Florida to find out if my son was in that group. And the detective in Jacksonville, Florida was, you'll need to contact the detective in charge of the case to get any information. Like, this is my son. I'm just wanting to know if you found him. Obviously, Sumner County didn't contact me, but I'm pretty sure Sumner County didn't give a rat's ass about my son because that's what they've done. You know, Jack and Lily in another country had 11 detectives on it. In this county, when my son goes missing, we're going to give you one. Well,
Miss Ann,
Mr. Brandon
honey,
Carter,
you're hurting. You go to bed.
just remember,
baby.
I have all the text
You can look
messages
at
that
it
state that you were
tomorrow.
in court this
It's
day,
fine. You
or
go
you're
to
on
bed,
vacation
honey.
this day,
Thank you for
and all that
coming
sort of
in.
stuff. And understand
We love you, Miss Ann.
that anything you've said to me is a lie. I don't trust you as much as I could throw you. And the thing is I wouldn't touch you. You know, you get to go home to your kids. I'm at home. My kid isn't here. But anyways, I mean, they still sleep good at night. But I've seen some of the stuff going around. I started this page so that I can keep everybody up to date with some of the stuff that I could let you know that was going on. I want you to know that I'm still tracking down every tip that comes in, either at night, my own PIs that have the tip line set up. I mean, any of these tips that come in, I'm tracking down. I'm working behind the scenes. You know, I appreciate people wanting to start petitions, but a lot of the times I've already got the petition started. And just, you know, if you start another petition, it takes away from the people it takes away from the petition that I started. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that. And I need everybody to be on the same page. And finding Sebastian, I mean,
same page, guys.
I just do. I am working on Sebastian's law. I told you all I was working on it.
To tell the immediate facts.
I'm working on it. It's going to
on this case.
It's to be a federal law so that it oversees state law. So that way we can actually do something for our children. They're the ones that are going to be taking care of our country, our world, us. Without the children, there's nothing. There will be nothing. If we're not doing this stuff to take care of our children and to protect them from the evil that is out here, then evil's going to run rampant. And it's not how it needs to go. We should be protecting our children at all costs. Somebody I listen to every once in a while, you know, for those that hurt children, wood chipper.
You guys can go over to Seth Rogers, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers' father's channel, sub up to him, and listen to the full live that he done. Credit goes to Seth Rogers for that. And I just wanted to come on, talk about Sebastian tonight, guys. Let's keep his name out there. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Please, let's research things. Pull receipts, guys, if we can at all. Okay? We're not law enforcement. We're not judges. This is speculation. We're just Sebastian's army trying to piece together the puzzle to help a missing child's father find his child. If you have any tips, any leads, please don't hesitate to call. I'm going to put this up again. I want you to call TBI, okay? to call TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND or call 1-800-CALL-FBI. Also, the At Night channel. I'm going to have to get that number up here. Dog, the bounty hunter, I guess, and At Night. All the leads in is, in my opinion, from what I've heard, that there was a false, there's been 2 different tips or something, and someone called them into At Night, and they got answered almost immediately, from my understanding. I don't know personally, but, and in my, let's say, allegedly, Sumner County didn't get back to anyone but for 2 days. So we're just going to sit on this and see what happens. Something's got to give. Okay? Something has got to give. We need to pray for Sebastian. We need to pray for Seth. Okay? You guys, thank you so much for coming in. I love you all. We will continue covering. There's some things that I want to study on over and over. I believe there's always something new that you can find in these videos. I really do. Good night, friends. Hug your babies tight and think a good mother this week. Yes, Sammy. Amen to that. All these mamas need to get their act together. Love y'all, and God bless you.